We hear a lot of that type of stuff, those types of accidentals, articulations. One more for style. Anyone else have one more thing to share for style, perhaps? Well, I just sing it. The big thing I hear is you hear that tension and release with the accent on the eighth notes. We have that from our low folks in Florentiner as well. That exact same thing. It's the chromaticism. It's just that half-step motion in their parts. It's that tension on the first beat of the eighth note with the accent, and then you release when you resolve it back to the note that would be like in the chord or what everyone else is playing. So that's all over in these marches. How about melodic and accompaniment? Anything about the melodic and accompaniment we wrote down? Yeah. That's right, just like Florentiner. I don't know if you hear in the introduction, da 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 da, ba da da, all those quick notes, those quick runs. It's just like ba da 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 da, like what our clarinets and flutes have right at the very start. What do you got?
The melody is always like bold and up front, so it's really easy to hear.
Exactly. That's right.
I had a lot of boom checks. Like, what was that?
Boom chicks, yep. Power accompaniment. Boom, 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 boom. Same thing. Bring, or,
It's upbeat.
yep, upbeat throughout. Very good answers, guys. Let's get on to the similarities. Just a couple other similarities that maybe haven't been mentioned. Caleb? Bingo. Right there, he nailed it. Trumpets start the piece with like a fanfare. Da, da da da, da da da. And then we have bum 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 bum. Very good answer. Yeah.
The second section that it goes into after the melody and the repetition of the melody has a very similar accompaniment that da 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 da.
That's right. And if you listen closely, a lot of the trumpets are playing in woodwinds when we have that at letter F in Florentiner. Bom, be, ba da 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 dee. That's the melody, while the woodwinds are going ba da 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 da. So it's a lot of the same rhythmic material as well. The same people playing backgrounds and melody. Yeah, very good answers, guys. And the purpose of this is to just understand that when we're playing marches like this, a lot of the form and structure is going to be the same, but constantly be thinking about these other traits as well whenever you're listening to a march or playing something else, whether it's Sousa or anything else, something from another country. This, Julius Fučík was a Hungarian composer who conducted and wrote for military bands, but he wrote a lot of Italian marches, and Florentiner March is what's called a Grand Italian March. And it was the most popular music of the day. This is late 1800s going into 1900. I believe he died 1913. So that's about the era we're talking about. And people went to concerts to go hear marches rather than Black Eyed Peas or whoever else is out there, One Republic, stuff like that. So people went to go listen to this kind of music for fun, for recreation. So that's kind of cool to think about how much everything's changed. But we still appreciate these marches, and it's good to listen to. So anytime we're playing that, be thinking about, as the sections change in the march, thinking about how everything else changes as well. Let's play some. What do you think?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we could turn in our paper. Okay. Let's pass in the paper there. As you're getting Florentiner up.
He's like, oh my God.
I know.
Josh, good.
Hurry up.
I'm coming your way. Wait, Kim's got ours.
Yeah.
Take 30 seconds, Mr. Man, for your horn. Warm up a little bit.
You need to get him down, friend.
Horns up, concert B flat. Locked in. Ready, hold. Strive for good balance right from the very beginning. Make adjustments as quick as you can. Nice lows on bottom. Think of that pyramid, sound pyramid. Ready, hold. First notes of the day, just really think about how it matters on your individual embouchure and instrument, the reaction time, and how long it takes to produce the sound right in time. Everyone attack together. Here we go. Ready, B flat. Hold out your note, B flat major 4. Balance, ready. Just root, and then we're going to add the fifth and add the third. Here we are, with octave on top. Ready. And just like Mr. Whitcomb has gone over, plenty of the third, so that we know it's B flat major and not minor. And then make sure that it's not going to be too sharp. Take nice and low on that. Tune it right away. And the fifth, who knows what the tendency for the fifth of the chord is going to be. Yep, sharp. And so remember, like we did yesterday, we mentioned as we move down to our A flat chord, you got to be thinking about that too. If you're the fifth and you move down a whole step, like I mentioned, you're still thinking, oh, I might be a little sharp, so just think and just adjust. Here we go. Let's try that. Just A flat major now. A flat major chord. Just take your note down a whole step. Ready. Bad attack. Ready. Good adjustments. Let's see if we can play A flat major scale in half notes. Da, da, da. Think about the fourth note. Don't repeat the top note. On back down. Half notes. A flat major scale. Here we are. Ready. Hold out the fourth note of the scale. Hold out the fourth note. Ready. Back row, hold it out. Trumpets on down to French horns. Hold it out. Concert D flat. Ready. So whatever you have to do on your instrument, pull out slightly or just move the slide out a little bit further. True fifth position. Let's do that A flat major scale in a round. So I'd like our low voices, if you consider yourself a bass voice. And then mid voices will be trumpets through horns and saxophones. And then upper woodwinds will be our third group. So group one will play da, da, then add group two, right? We've done this before. Here we go. In group three, you'll enter when group one is up to their fifth note. Here we go, group one. Ready. Better start. Remember, we're in half notes, and don't repeat the top note. Here we go. Group one. Ready. Just be careful when you get to the upper part of the octave, when you are playing the same notes as group one might be playing, group two when you get up there, might be unison notes, and stuff might pop and like kind of stick out a little bit more, so really think about tuning as well to get higher. Let's move on, play Florentiner. What I'd like to do is play these by sections, just kind of like do a big review of everything we've covered so far. Then we'll get on into W later in rehearsal. But for now, let's start with the introduction. And as you're playing this, keep in mind everything we've worked on so far, everything's about getting better each time we do it, no steps backward. You've been circling stuff, you've been putting in individual time practicing. So theoretically, you should be getting better. Hold yourself accountable. Florentiner, very beginning. Percussion set. Trumpets. Right from the very beginning, it needs to be lighter, separation between the notes, trumpets, more articulated. Let's just hear you. Here we go. Just trumpets. Ready? I don't know why I stopped. I just wanted to say that was much better. That's probably one of the better times you've done that. Did you hear the separation between the notes, the crispness of each and every note? You can hear the exact pitch. Just take in air. I'll keep doing everything I can to make this as clear as possible. Let's do that again. Keep on going. More snare drum when you enter. Low folks that have the boom-fa, boom-fa, boom-fa. Shorter on each one of those notes. Let's just hear you measure before beat. Interview two, and you're in. Ready? Yeah, just right on beat. It should be forte. It's the peak of the crescendo, and then you don't decrescendo until, well, you start loud and then decrescendo this bar. Here we are. Let's go two before beat, actually. Two before beat. Ready? So think nice and short each one of those times, because if you play it longer, then it's going to start to drag right off the bat. So it has to be nice and short. Just think light all the time. Think nice and light. Start the intro again and move on. We'll get into beat.